So I think DevCon is really the embodiment of the technology side of CIROH. We have the science meeting in the fall, what lays out strategy and goals that the government sets out for the CIROH member institutions. But DevCon is an opportunity for the technologists, the researchers, the folks that are developing cool new web applications or data sets to get together and explore the art of the possible when the whole is really greater than the sum of the parts.
What's inspiring for me is I see it as the hope that we can have that there's a better future out there if we invest in the future. Invest in scientific research when we don't know what the outcome will be.
I think you can't really put a value on it. I have all of my students here, and I strongly encouraged all of them to attend. Not just for the educational material, it's a great networking event. We're around, I think Ed Clark was saying, we're working on the shoulders of giants, connecting the whole community. You have people who are just starting their education. You have the experts that have been in the field for 25 years, and it's just a place where there's no egos here. And so, people can go talk to each other, open conversations, a very supportive environment. We learn about what the state of the art and the research is.
The inspiration for this conference is really to be able to provide a forum to be able to exchange the new developments, train in those new developments, and help everyone move forward with their work. At the core of all this is NextGen in a box. There are workshops that you'll have this week that will highlight this. The community impact, we're approaching 10,000 Docker Hub polls that we're getting towards in this resource and its use.
There's been people involved with Quasi, University of Vermont, University of Alabama, and they've just done an excellent job of creating terrific educational material that is going to be long-lasting. It's not just for this event, and that's kind of I think another takeaway from DevCon is it's not you come here if you miss it, you don't get the information. Everything's been open source on GitHub, and so it's a persistent educational material and experience.
DevCon it's a two-way interchange. DevCon allows us in the federal sector to recognize the cutting edge and even over the horizon technologies that the academic institutions and the private sector members of CIROH are bringing to the table. And this community is comprised of not just academia and government, it is also comprised of private sector. So I challenge all of you to think differently about how public-private partnerships will be the next mechanism, the next iteration of CIROH's march towards a future of water predictability and resiliency. Rapid prototyping and testing allows for something that we in government have struggled to do for a long time, and that is involve the stakeholders in a quick pace, rapid evolution of capabilities. My hypothesis is this, that academia and the private sector will have to fill the gap. I have hope for how this community can come together. Because it wasn't just the tools like the water model, like BIM. It was the understanding of how to communicate, how to get the social impact and social information out in a timely fashion and use the right language to communicate to people. This relationship, this symbiotic relationship between the social science and the technologist and the hydrology and hydraulic modelers really comes to light in these kind of community-wide experiments.
There are so many partners, so many projects going on. So I think it's important for us to get together and learn from each other.
Be open to meeting all these incredible people, to keep to be here present in every session, every keynote available. I think everybody has something important to say, and CIROH is a great place to combine all this knowledge. So just come here, enjoy the conference, enjoy the city that you get to explore.
When you have so many people with different expertise working towards the same goal, it's really eye-opening, and there's a lot of room for collaboration and new project ideas as well. I think every institution is almost, it's a mosaic, right? Like every institution has their one or two things they're really, really good at. So when we all come together in an opportunity like this, we can learn from each other and make better projects and do better science.
CIROH community has grown so much in this third year. And the collaborative nature of the workshops, the willingness to share the challenges, solutions, and networking that happen, that fosters this community, bringing this community together.
It's very critical, especially for students, to learn about these new tools through workshops. There are many workshops organized at the CIROH DevCon, and this is helping us to learn more about the available models. Oftentimes, significant portion of the research goes to data collection, preparation, and model setup. So I think these workshops significantly helping us to improve this process.
Engaging with DevCon earlier in their career can definitely significantly accelerate that learning and help shape them into the next generation of leaders in water prediction.
CIROH has created a very unique opportunity for students to look at the intersection of technology and science, but more importantly to build a network, a group of colleagues and peers that will carry them far into the future. We also have our social science colleagues who are helping us understand the ways to interact with potential users and customers of the future. So that's the integration, kind of the three legs of the stool. The science of understanding how to work with stakeholders.
I know exactly what I wanted to do with my project and what complemented it. So as I'm working with an index and I want to share this information to farmers and people in the area, the social track was the best one for me because they are exploring what's the best way to communicate science to all stakeholders.
This track helps to bridge between the technical advancements and the real world impact. So by including the social scientists, we fostered that understanding of water-related challenges and can help develop more effective ways to communicate the scientific findings and build the trust, the communities, and ensure that our tools and research are truly serving the societal needs. This interdisciplinary approach, it strengthens the DevCon community by bringing in new perspective and fostering the collaboration that can lead to more impactful outcomes.
It can make a difference in saving homes. It can make a difference, most importantly, in saving lives. That's incredibly important, needed, and we have to maintain our commitment to that resilience. And I want to thank you for the commitment that you have. And my commitment to you, along with Senator Britt, my colleague from Alabama, we're all in to continue supporting the work that you're doing. University of Alabama is a leader, and of course, the University of Vermont is a leader, particularly not just on resilience, but on water quality. So have a good conference, and thank you for every single thing that you do in your commitment to a life of inquiry, science, and progress. Thank you.